It was always going to be a tough battle. The American soldiers up against one of the biggest hordes this world has ever seen. 100,000 US Marines versus 1 million zombies. The Marines seem to be spreading out, heading on their separate ways, trying to face each side of this zombie invading horde. I mean, I would have thought it's probably better to work together, but they have decided not to do so. The first shots are coming in over on that side over there, and it is an absolute brutal wave. Of course, the American soldiers have the advantage of, well, guns. However, the horde is going to get closer and closer and closer until it is no more. Shots are raining down here in an absolute brutal affair. They are screaming for freedom, but will it be enough? Let's go and see the front line. The zombies are running, but they are getting absolutely mown down. There is more and more coming in, though. Will they be able to see the front line? The first few zombies are getting there, and don't forget that once a zombie kills an enemy, the enemy will turn into a zombie, so they can quickly reproduce, but they don't seem to be doing too much damage. The guys are doing an all right job, even the ones that are right in there, but I think some are starting to be taken down. This first side seems to be holding somewhat. This other side is going pretty decent as well. This front line of zombies, and my god, how the hell is this running on my computer? I hope that no one is sensitive to flashing images, because Jesus Christ, the zombie pile-up is starting to happen now. These few American soldiers are doing what they can to hold them back, but they are still coming. There is still hordes and hordes on their way that haven't even started to make it to the front line yet. A lot of the shots seem to be going over the head of the zombies. I don't know if that's just down to the lack of accuracy from the US Marines, but they're doing their job. They're doing their job. Okay, they're starting to really gain the front on this side. There seems to be a lot of clashing between the two. Now, of course, the Marines are still going to be able to do a good job here, but as soon as the zombies start to get a few and they turn them into zombies themselves, it's going to get very brutal. Speaking of getting very brutal, let's become a Marine. Let's go into first person. Let's do what damage we can here. Die, zombie scum. Die. Oh no, we got to save our friend over there. He's being attacked. Oh no, he's going to be mown down if we're not careful. The zombies are making some sort of headway here, actually. They're starting to get into the fray. Where's our man in the middle there? Has he been turned into a zombie? I think he might just have been. Oh my god, this is starting to get incredibly terrifying. In terms of the stats, Team 1, which are the zombies, have a total of just under 1,000 kills. Of course, the US Marines have closing on 35,000 at the moment, yet it can still go either way. What an absolute sight to see. Look at the blood that is scattering along the floor. I don't know if I can quite believe what we're seeing here. Go on, lads. Do your damage. Make it in there. The pile-up of zombies. You can see their souls heading into the air as they are mown down one by one. I wonder what we do if we become one with the zombie. Let's go. I'm a whammon zombie here. Let's see how close we can get before we are taken out. I'm going to go into first person just so we can see how it really is. I'm on the front line. I'm getting shots onto, and I'm dead. Over on this side, it seems to be going very well for the Marines. The zombie flank seems to have almost completely gone on their right side, which means the Marines can start turning and flanking these guys with their bullets, which is going to start doing a lot of damage. You can see the blood waves. Look at this. It is gore left, right, and center, filling up. The zombies are always having to wade through the dead bodies of their friends at this point, almost drowning in the blood. Let's go and have a look at the other side, though. Death, death, death and destruction all around. I think the US Marines are going to be able to hold this. I think they're doing a fantastic job, and whilst they have lost some, if you can see, they've lost about 3,000 men. They've still got plenty more to go. I don't know if the zombies are going to be able to do enough in order to take these guys down. YouTube is definitely not going to like the amount of bullets on screen here. The compression is going to be going absolutely mental. But is it a sight to see? Yes, it is. So it's definitely worth it. By the way, if you haven't noticed, we're actually playing on the Troy map for this game. There isn't actually a Troy as far as I can see, but it's supposed to be set in the same place as Troy. Historically accurate. You know how it is. Oh, is that supposed to be Troy over there? No, that looks a little bit too small. Look at the... How is there even blood over here? Were zombies dying from this far back? If so, they've actually pushed pretty far, and they've done a pretty good job with that there. Yep, it looks like most of the zombies have died on this side. If we go for an overhead look, there seems to be a lot of zombies on that far side over there. This side looks to be pretty much all clear from zombies, though. There's still a wave here because there's sort of a front line of US Marines that are holding this breach here. They're almost making a mountain of bodies here. And that front line means these guys at the back are completely out of danger, and they're able to just shoot all day all day, all night, get as many kills as they want. And more Marines are starting to come over. They've dealt with everyone over on this side. This whole flank has been completely cleared of all zombie invaders. But look at that mountain of bodies. This is nothing but corpses. And they create these beautiful mountains. This game is incredible, the sheer scale of it, and the way that, I mean, it's running still at 60 FPS in 4K with 1.1 million troops on the battlefield, and that's not even counting all the projectiles that are coming, which will be in the tens of millions at this point. This looks like it's the last zombie push here that's really gonna have a chance of doing any damage. Yep, they've cleared all the zombies out on this side as well. The last few remaining ones are taking some damage, and this whole center seems to have been cleared. Now, there is a bit of blood here from a few splatters and things like that, but the majority, you can see where the main zombie horde is, let alone the bodies, but the complete river here, it is just full of something that you might think is water because of the way it looks, but no, that is all complete blood. Beautiful. What a sight. What a sight to see. So the US Marines have pushed around this side here. They're able to get a little flank on these guys. The last few zombies are now being taken out. And it looks like that's it from this side. There's a few guns still going off, but it looks like the last few are over on here, now being flanked by 3 units of US Marines. These guys are going to be taken out so quickly. No idea why there's blood filling up in this center here. There's not been any zombies here. I guess it's poured down from somewhere else. But there's a massive pile of blood here, but the Marines are starting to push them back, and the last few zombies in this corner are being taken out. It looks like a victory for the USA once again. The zombies, whilst there were 10 times the amount, it was still not enough in order to take out the US force. Oh my god. Let's help them take out the last few. Come on, lads. Take them down. Screw these zombie bastards. Put them back to hell where they belong. And the American soldiers have won. A victory well deserved, if you ask me. How many are still left? Well, we still have 95,000 troops. Only 5,000 of them were killed by zombies. That wasn't even that close. But hey, you can still see the aftermath of what happened here. A pile up of massive proportions. One that I am yet to see in any other game do it like this. Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2 seems to really be pushing the boundaries of what these simulator games can do. And I don't think I've ever seen something on such a scale. But I still think maybe in the future we could try and push it further.